Good evening. My name is Barrister Yakubu Bashir. I come from Adamawa State, Michika local government to be precise. I'm a politician, a lawyer, a farmer, and a philanthropist as well. My trajectory in politics, I will start by saying I rose through the ranks from the university politics to the youth council, up to now in the secular politics where I find myself in. And I help towards deepening democracy as well helping grassroots in my immediate constituency, which is Michika local government area. While I had the opportunity to serve in the National Assembly when distinguished Senator Binta Masigarba was Senator representing Adamawa North Senatorial District between 2015 to 2019, where I happened to be her senior legislative aide. During that period, I will make bold to say we've impacted positively in our people's lives by securing appointments, not only in appointments, by touching their lives directly, providing the much needed dividend of democracy. And I will say, I'll make bold to say again, I was instrumental to that. I make that to happen. She can attest to this. She's alive today. I can as well give credence to some of these things I'm saying. So in politics, you know, where you're coming from, what you do matters a lot. So this is all I can say politically, what I have been able to. Well, the presidential candidate of our party, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is a cerebral person, a highly cerebral person for that matter, a senator, a former governor, now a presidential candidate. What more do you want? Who else have this pedigree, have the class, the capacity, the competency to pilot the affairs of this country as it is today? This is somebody who has mentored people. This is somebody who has nurtured people. This is somebody who has made Lagos what it is today. In all the presidential candidates, with all due respect to them, they all have an antecedent. They are all coming from, they have a background where they're coming from. But Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu is a standout person amongst all of them. Looking at his antecedent, looking at what he has done, this is somebody who, by history, if you look at where Lagos was before he became governor and where Lagos it is today, you will agree with me that Nigeria will have no choice. If Asiwaju becomes a president today, we have not done Asiwaju any favor. Rather, it's Asiwaju that has done, that will be doing favor to Nigeria. Certainly. So we will be looking forward to supporting Asiwaju, mobilizing Asiwaju, to see how Asiwaju will come on board as the next president of this country. We cannot afford as a people to miss this opportunity of having Asiwaju as our president. We cannot. I just came back from Lagos, the Echo Atlantic, where we had our MBA conference. Asiwaju made that happen. I was there. I lodged in that hotel. I knew what Lagos Bar Beach was. And I was there and I saw, I've not been to Lagos for quite a while. When I went there and I knew what I saw when I went there. So I think it's a good thing if Nigerian can trust Asiwaju. He's somebody who has a track record, who has mentored people. He has people all over the country, from nook and crannies of this country. So we have no doubt in our mind that Asiwaju will scale through. While the issue of Muslim ticket is a very, very dicey situation at this moment, and I want to say that the way people think out there and the way politicians do their things is quite different. Let me give you an example of what is happening in PDP. Let me digress a little bit, sorry. You see, PDP had the opportunity of zoning their presidential ticket to South, but they felt coming to North will give them an edge over other political parties. They settled for Atiku. Likewise, APC. APC could easily have said, okay, let's settle for a Christian running mate. But again, looking at where the votes are going to come from, APC now felt again, oh, if we have settled for on a Christian ticket, it's going to put PDP on an edge. It's going to give PDP an edge over us. So why not go for a Muslim ticket? Since PDP have settled, ordinarily the PDP ticket ought to have gone to the south, knowing fully well President Buhari is running for his second term, rounding up as 8 years president. The power ought to have gone to the south by equity, fairness, justice, and demands that the power should shift to the south. And if PDP had zoned their ticket to the south, with Asiwaju as well from the south, the issue of Muslim ticket wouldn't have arisen. But PDP decided to go south, and we as a political party PDP decided to go north with Atiku, and we as a political party decided, oh, we are going south with Asiwaju. Asiwaju, after his emergence, he looked at it, a deaf politician that he settled for a Muslim ticket. That's how politicians do their permutation. Our people should come to terms with this. This 2023 election is not going to be about religion. It's not going to be about region. It's not going to be about where you come from. It rather is going to be solely on your track record of excellence. What you have had to offer in the past will come to bear in this 2023 election. That is why I keep telling people the issue of Muslim ticket will not have any bearing, will not affect any Christian in the northern Nigeria. If you look at the noise is largely coming from the PDP. They are the ones sponsoring it. They are the ones fanning the ember of disunity, fanning the ember of hatred, fanning the ember of ethnicity, and so on. APC people are not talking. The few APC people talking, all these people, they were part of the people who sat down and said and decided to support Asiwaju. And they knew Asiwaju was going to float a Muslim ticket. They knew. Now, having lost out from the contest of being vice president, they decided to form a rebellion against the party and the presidential candidate. We'll see how it will go. It's a contest. It's a game of number. Politics is a game of number. We all know. And we have the number. We have the numerical strength to weather the storm. Well, let me talk on this issue of whether APC has done well as a party since the coming of this administration in 2015. I'll make bold to say yes, APC as a party we have done well. Let me give you an example. I come from the Northeast. The narrative now in the country is about the security, about the economy. These are the issues. Let me speak on the security. Some of us who come from the Northeast, God will not forgive all of us if we said this administration has not done well in terms of security. Well, there may be new challenges here and there, like what we're witnessing in the south, in the northwest. The remnant of Boko Haram migrated after being chased out from the northeast. They now migrated to the northwest and some part of north central. That is why you see all this kidnapping. They've now changed style, changed name from Boko Haram now to bandit, to herdsmen. You've called it whatever name. But that is the reality. The issue of improvement of security is no longer the case in the Northeast, where you see a bomb flying. You don't know whether you'll be alive in the next minute or so. If you go to a church, if you're going into a church, you'll be scared. Going into a mosque, scared as well. Going into the market, the same case. Now is no longer the case. I just came back from Yola last night. I was there for like 7 days. I just came back from Yola. So the issue is, in those days, if I told my friends I'll be going to Yola, they'll say, oh, what are you going to do in Adamawa? Don't go. They will be warning me, I shouldn't go. But now it's no longer the case. So how can somebody sit down and be telling me that the security situation has not improved? It has improved tremendously. And I will say, government is a continual process. The APC government, we can't say we've gotten it 100% right. But there are mistakes here and there, which I believe is going to be a consolidation when the next government of Asiwaju come on board. Is going to be a consolidation. Where we've made progress, we'll consolidate. Where we've made mistakes. I believe he will have the best of brains to sit down and say, oh, this thing didn't go that well. Let us change it. Let us change the formation. Let us change how it was done and follow this path. I believe he has what it takes. He has everything to put all those things into place. Well, my advice to my fellow youth is this. You see, politics goes beyond rhetorics. Politics goes beyond all these social media stuff. So we have to get involved. We have to identify a political party. We have to identify a candidate. We have to look at amongst the candidate, who do we think has what it takes? Who can secure our future? Because it's about securing our future. It's about securing our future. We have to look at who has the track record, who has the antecedent of nurturing young people, giving young people the opportunity. We have to look at, since all of us cannot be there, we can't be there. Some of us contested an election in this just concluded primaries. Some of us won, some of us lost. So those of us who won, I will urge them to team up with the presidential candidates of their respective political parties to see how they can support and market such aspirant. In my own case, of APC, let me speak for my fellow youths within the APC. Our future in this country lies solely on Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let us all support him. Let us move to our various local government wards, units, mobilize house to house, door to door for this man. He is the one to secure our future. He has the record of nurturing young men. Look at all the people he has nurtured today. Most of them, some are governors, some are ministers, some are House of Reps members, some are senators, some are holding parastatals. So you can mention, you can keep on going on, mentioning all these stuff. Thank you.